Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media, and I am here with another member of our risk mitigation panel, Arne from D.ship Carriers.
Right.
Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, all right, and I understand this is your first time on a panel.
It is, so very exciting for me, and happy to do more in the future.
Good, that's fantastic. So a lot of ground was covered on that panel, and what I want to ask you about is the trend toward diversification.
Right.
With, you know, different sectors so sort of overlapping on each one. How do you feel about that? Is that a good way to go? Do you have any sort of limits you'd put on it?
I think it is, for some of us, it's a good way to go, for sure. I mean, there has been the trend, as you say, that a lot of direct customers, EPCs, are willing to book more and more directly with the ocean carrier rather than booking everything through a forwarder. That's why we as D.ship came into the game, because obviously the Doigo Group has a lot of customers on a global scale, but they only get the smaller portions, which is containers and customs clearance and stuff like that. So losing on the big portions, which the ocean carriers are taking away from us, so to say. So the main reason for us to come on board is to participate in this other portion as well, and you know, if you lose on the forwarder side, try to regain it on the ocean carrier side.
Interesting. Has it been successful so far for you? How long have you been doing it?
We have been around since more than 12 months now. It's, I mean, we're
Pretty
still
new.
fresh in the market.
Yeah.
Young kids around the block for sure. It's good. We have a couple of COAs already with some named EPCs, mainly in the US and in Japan. So it was worth doing it, obviously.
Excellent.
And we're excited to continue like that. But eventually, it's also partly driven by the banks. Yeah, because they want owners and carriers to add value, to look into all the angles, to show them that they are worth the loans they are giving them.
Sure.
So and that's why there's a lot of diversifications. I mean, there's in Germany local hauliers who claim to be project forwarders. You have us in the carriers business. You have the carriers stepping into the forwarders business. So you have to find your niche. You have to be creative to stay in the market.
All right, and so what do you see ahead for the next 12 months?
Well, I mean, we had recently a couple of consolidations, we had a couple of bankruptcies. I see a few more consolidations, to be honest, because for the smaller groups, that's probably the only way to survive. And again, it's partly driven by the banks to look into things like that. That will hopefully lead into better ocean rates on the short term, because there's less competition. If that is really happening, I don't have the crystal ball, but it's at least the hope we're all having.
All right, well, thank you for sharing that
welcome.
with us. We appreciate it.
Cheers.